Everyday, and this is Kelly. So I'm going to be crafting. Probably won't be saying a whole lot, but let's see what happens. Hopefully this will work. Yeah. Let's see. See if this works. All right now. I'm going to check my... Let me see. Here we go. Now I can see myself. That's beautiful. All right now. Yeah, it's hard to see what happens. All right. Yeah, looking good. Well, welcome in. I don't know if this will work today, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, I know what I did. Let me see if I did this correctly. All right. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. All righty. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully this works. I don't know. See what happens. Let's see. All right. Well, anyway, welcome in. I'm going to do some sewing today, and I'm putting these knitted things together. So we'll see what happens. Now, what happened here? Oh, there we go. Gotta fix one thing here. I don't know why my... Having a little trouble with my stream, but we'll see how this goes. See if it works. All right. But anyway, it's looking good, looking good, looking good. So anyway, so what I'm making is I have some... Let's see. I have... These are... It's anyway, welcome. It's Happy Earth Day. And, you know, get outside and hug a tree. But anyway, I made some things. I'm going to be doing a event where we're talking about vegetables. So this is a onion. This is a tomato. And this is a carrot. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's not going to work. But anyway, okay. So this looks good. All right. So it looks like the stream's going. So here we go. We have God's Desire. Hey, good to see you. FSU girl and Suzanne. Oh, good. You can see. Good. Yeah, it's weird. I'm doing I'm getting a weird little thing here. But anyway, all right. Thanks for coming in. So like I said, I'm going to sew these together, and I'm going to stuff them. So hopefully these will work out okay. We'll see what happens. Yeah. There we go. So I put a big long string here. So this is the top of the onion here, and then I'm going to stuff it. The rest of this. I have a big long string, so I probably won't need any more. But here we go. Got some stuffing. And we'll see how this goes. Well, welcome in. What are you guys up to? Anything exciting? No? Yeah. I was supposed to go to my group today, but I just ran out of steam. I just couldn't do it. I tried, and I was like, it's a little bit of a drive. So I said, well, I'm going to have to do something. I'll have to meet up with them next time. I just went, I'm having a little bit of just pooping out. You know what I mean? Yeah. I did a lot last week and this week. So that's the whole thing, you know. So sometimes you have to say no and stop. But yeah, Shatika's there. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Yes. Let me put a little more stuffing. Hopefully I have enough. Let's see. Yeah, I always tend to overstuff these. So let's see what happens here. I guess that's not too bad. Looks like an onion. Yeah. All right. But I figure I'll put this together. I can sort of do that while I'm, let me see. Yeah, it should work out okay. Yep. Stick this inside. Hopefully I won't need that. Need too much of the yellow. Pull that in there. So peace and blessings. Good to see you, Miss Shatika. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to tie a little knot inside just to make sure this doesn't go anywhere. And there's Miss Sonia. Hey, thanks for coming in. Hopefully work's going okay for you. Yeah. I'm just going to make a little knot here. I think I can stop this guy. That's the end of the yellow, which is good. All right, I'll just shove it in there with the rest. Let's see, where's the white? White is over here. So I'm going to have to sew this down here. Start with the yellow, the green. Hopefully this will be all right. Yes. Yeah, maybe I'll do the white first. I'll do the green last because I just want to get this sewn up. Yeah. But yeah, it's Tuesday. Wednesday. Oh my gosh, it's Wednesday. See, this just goes to show you I'm running out of steam. But I got to get this done for Friday. I figure I'll make a couple little things to put on the table. And, but if you want to share what you're working, what you're growing in your gardens. And since it's Earth Day, which is very exciting. But I put on my Instagram story, I found this news clip that somebody posted about Earth Day in Philadelphia from 1970. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. I didn't know Earth Day was going on that long, but I guess it was. That's when the hippies were kind of doing their thing still, So it's interesting. Yep. Get out of there. All right. This looks good. Blueberry bush has flowers? Oh, that's good. Man, my blueberries are crashing out, Suzanne. I've been trying for like 3 years. Ay. Yeah, it's very sad. We have a lot of hostas. So, I don't know. I'm just not really a fan of those. But a friend of mine gave me some a few years ago, and the hostas, they're still monstrous. And they're just the regular ones. They're not the fancy ones. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But that's good you got some blueberries. See, I love blueberries so much. But I think it's just not meant to be. Or I have to get like a bush. See, I got one of those bushes years ago, like from, it was Home Depot or somebody like that. Home Depot or Lowe's. And I was not a fan. Well, we got like 3 blueberries or something like that. 3 or 4. Wasn't much. But they were good. I have to say, that was the best blueberry I think I've ever had in my life. Oh, that's not too bad. It's looking okay. All right now. But this is my onion that I knitted. It just took me way too long to knit this. It shouldn't have. Because this actually isn't that hard, but... Oh, it took a long time? 10 or more years? Oh, okay, that's why. Yeah, that's probably it. But the thing was, we had a blueberry. We bought one from, the big box store, and it had some, flowers on it. It looked pretty good. But then, and it did, like I said, 3 or 4 blueberries, but then it just crashed and burned the following year. But I know that was that hot summer that we had, and we tried to bring it in and stuff, but it just didn't work. It just wasn't happening. Uh-oh, just lost my thing. Needed to put a little longer thread on this one. But let's see, I will probably have to... I'll stop it there. Let me see, will that be enough? Let's see if I can get a couple more stitches. But this doesn't look half bad. But I have to... So I did the tomato, but I have to put the little greens on it. So let's see if I can do it again. And you have a peony with buds. Okay, so yeah, you're doing pretty well this summer. I don't know, what survived I had chives from last year, and they look pretty good. That's a nice onion. Yeah, the chives look great. I think that's the only thing that really survived the whole season. I just need a little more. I should have made this a little longer. But let's see if I can get one more stitch in here. I'm just going to make this so I don't have to cut another one, because I hate like weaving in all these not hate, but weaving in the ends is always a pain in a tush. Yeah, get back in there. Yeah, I think this is getting too short, because this is a big needle, very big needle. You have no luck with hydrangea. Oh, it never flowers. Interesting. Yeah, like we have one in our gardening area, not ours, but it belongs to the county garden, and they had to cut, like they had to prune the heck out of it. It looked really dead. It didn't look so good. So that was kind of sad. We were just kind of saying, "Ooh." But anyway, I think it's going to grow back, cuz it was like a little bit overgrown from previous years. So they said what we're going to do is we'll just prune it all the way back and then start again. So that's what we decided to do. Yep. But it looks good. And I saw it, like we did it last week, and I went back to look at it. Now, where's the end of this thing? And yeah, looked pretty good. There we go. I was impressed. Yep. So let me cut this. Yeah, this is gonna be too long. Too long, too short. All right, a little bit of cotton there. Yeah, it's interesting. All right. Let me see. Oh, Kyle's here. Good to see you. Chives are about to flower. Oh, that looks good too. Man. Thanks for stopping by, Mr. Kyle. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, and the hostas are looking good. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good year. And we have Miss Dinky Jen. Hello. Welcome in. And rhododendron has buds. Okay, so Suzanne is winning the gardening wars. I don't think I am this year. It's kind of sad. Let's see if I can push this in. But anyway, here's my little onion. And I'm just putting all these ends in, trying to squeeze them in. Squeeze. Hopefully that'll get it. Nope, too thin. Make a bigger knot here. Yeah, this came out a little thinner than the other stuff I was using. Yeah. All right, I'm just going to put that in there. Let's do it this way. Shove it in. We'll do it this way. Yep. But anyway, yeah, it's interesting. So we tried. But yeah, our garden it's okay. I think we'll be okay. But we just have to really I don't know. Like I think all of our little tree things, it's going to be years before anything buds or gives us any fruit. And that's kind of sad. I'm very sad about that. I'm going to put just a little more stuffing in. Really stuffing the heck out of this. Yep. Azaleas too. Man. Yeah, you're doing great. Perennials coming along. Nice. So how are you, Dinky Jen? Good to see you. Yes. But yeah, like I said, today I didn't make it to my group. I just didn't have the steam in the engine. But I said, yeah, next week I'll probably swing over there, see what they're up to. But I took a little clip of what we were working on last week. We were doing a lot of, they're doing a lot of loom knitting, which I know you guys aren't into that. I don't blame you. Loom knitting's kind of, I don't know. I'm on the edge. But that's what a couple of the ladies were picking up the loom knitting. And we were all trying to just figure it out. Like, it's funny, that was real popular right when I first got on YouTube. And, we were really, really working that, loom knitting. But then, no, I don't think anybody does it anymore. Not like they used to. Yeah. So, you're doing okay. Oh, good, good, good. Yeah. I got to put a knot in here somehow. That's good. Ooh, I should sew this right there. So I made this a little too short. I got to stop being stingy. But, yeah. So that's it. But other than that, life is going. Life is lifing, as they say. Yeah, I wish I had anything more exciting to talk about. But there's this onion doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it's nice. Got a nice little thing. I'm gonna trim that off. I might just see one little hole I made here. Might just make this just a little tighter here. Yep, life is lifing. Yeah. Let's do one more knot. Hopefully I can hide it. I don't know. Fingers crossed. Just have to. And it's nice white on white. They won't even notice. But there it is. There's the onion. Let me I'll stitch down this green at the top here. And then that'll be the end of this guy, which is good. Let's see. Oh, okay, thanks. Oh, Beat After Beat's here. Hello. Loom knitting has hats is slow for me. Yeah, that's true. That's what Suzanne's saying. Yeah. Everybody's saying hello. Yes. So Dinky Jen's here from the UK. It's exciting. Yeah, Beat After Beat. Where are you? That's why I meant to ask you that before. I don't know. And let's see. Oh, okay. The Hawakame channel. Nice. Hand pink waving. I love it. Good to see you. Say hello to everybody. You got some people all over the world, which is cool. Yeah, I'm in the US. That's not real exciting, but sometimes people think it's exciting. I don't know. Like I said, where we are, it's pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. I might put a little stuffing in there. Oh, Southeast Michigan. Okay. Beat After Beat. Cool. I've got family in Michigan. A couple family members. Yeah. Just a little stuffing in here. Lightly stuffed. This is cool. But I'm glad everybody came out to hang. Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's weird. I have to finish this stuff because I have to go meet some people on Saturday. And before you know it, Saturday will be here. And that's why I'm like, I gotta get to work on this, This is not the best needle for this, but it's all I could find today. today is yeah. Moving a little slow today. But I gotta pick up my situation. I'll get there. But it's dark. We know the weather's kind of stinky here. It always is. I don't know. It's like we've had just the weirdest. It was hot. It was like 80 degrees the other day, and then now it was like 30. We had some freezing. They had frost warning, and then I don't know. The weather doesn't know what to do with itself, which is kind of scary. Put that in there. Probably gonna have to stitch a little bit more there, but this is good. Like I said, this is knitted amigurumi, which is a little bit. I don't know. I knit tightly, but it's not as tight as the crochet. But it gets the job done. There's a little bit of. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right, let me get in here. I'm gonna put a little knot, or just sew this through. Yeah. See if I can get in there. And then that'll be the end of this. I think I'll be good to go. Yep. All right now. That looks good. See, there's the top. Little onion. I stuffed it just a little bit. There we go. And then there's the side of the onion, which is nice. And the little yellow at the bottom. All right now. Okay, Buddha. Good to see you. She's so excited. Yeah. So hopefully this is relaxing. A little bit relaxing. I don't know. I need to relax more. But I almost think I need to take a nap, which is terrible. I said, I feel like an old, like, little kids used to hate naps. And then as you get older, you want to take a nap. But then I was like, if I take a nap, I may not wake up for a while. Trying not to do that. That's why I said I feel like if I do take a nap, it's over. I won't wake up. Mm-hmm. There we go. All right. So that looks pretty good. I'm going to just clip this here. And that's the end of the onion. So we're doing veggies, and I am not an expert at veggies, but all I know is I can grow a tomato, and that's always something that I was always able to do is grow a tomato. And I don't know if you guys grow tomatoes. Most people do because it's pretty easy. Oh, naps are great. Nappy poo. Nice. Oh, cold and damp day today. Yes. Oh, your sister's name is Kelly. Oh, beat after beat. Cool. And we have, okay, Miss Donia's here. All right now. Getting ready to plant. Okay. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, it's like I said, we had frost warnings, and all these people that I know planted their stuff, and I was like, "Are you crazy?" Because Pennsylvania, I think May 15th or so is the big, when you're supposed to sort of wait to at least May 15th, and may even be May 30th. Like I've seen between May 15th and May 30th. And a lot of people are like, I don't care. I'm going to plant now, blah, 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 blah. And I'm going, are you crazy? It's cold. And then it went down to like 20. It was like 28 the one day. And I said, haha, let's see how the garden's doing now. They were talking all this smack. Anyway, I was just kind of like, why did you? I don't know. Sometimes it's just better to wait. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a problem waiting. I have patience, a little bit of patience. Let me take some of this. I'll have to do this a little softer. So I did not knit this very tightly. So it's probably going to show through. So I'm going to try just lightly stuffed. I can't stuff it like I did this onion. But I'm going to just lightly stuff this. And okay. You just subscribed. Thank you. You're new. Okay, now how do you pronounce your name? Lika, I hope. Yes. But anyway, there it is. So there's the onion. This is the tomato. This needs to be a little rounder, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm going to try to stitch this closed. And I have to put a little green around the bottom. Or a little, I don't know what color of tomato. At the bottom of the tomato. I forget what it is. But yeah. But yeah, I knitted these the other day, and they take me way too long. Oh, thank you. So cool. Yeah. But there's the onion, and here's the carrot. Now, he's not stuffed yet, but see how I knitted all this. But he's staying pretty round, so I have to put some greenery around the end of this guy. But I figure I'll just do I'm in charge of the veggie table, and I'm supposed to educate people on vegetables. But I'm still learning. Like I said, I only did tomatoes and zucchini. Most people do that in Pennsylvania because it's so easy. Hold on, get in there. Yeah, I think Pennsylvania is really good for zucchini and tomatoes. Like you can grow the heck out of tomatoes, and it's real simple. But a lot of people, but I don't know. But if anybody gets real creative, like okra, I've never grown anything like that. Collard greens and cabbage is pretty easy, but I don't know about anything else. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, it's interesting. Pull that out. So I think I'll do is let me close the bottom first. Then I'll stuff the rest of it. Because I can see this is going to be interesting. But that's good. Yeah, so the planting. But we did go to the plant store, and we've been looking at stuff. And they had some really nice like a bunch of fruit trees, if you were into apple trees and stuff like that. But I don't think I'm going to do it. Oh, too creative. It looks damn good. Oh, thank you. And I need a beat after beat scarf, gray and black. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah. I've done like my friend. Oh, I put it away. Darn it. It's a shame. She made me a Philadelphia Eagles scarf the other day, and I went, yay. Even though like I'm not really a big Philadelphia Eagles fan, but I really enjoyed she puts letters and stuff. So I'm always impressed with people that can do that. Because for some reason I just have not been able to pull that together doing the letters. And it's not that hard, but I don't know. My brain just goes, nope. But yeah, she did that kind of stuff. Oh, there's Butter Boutique. Happy Wednesday. Thank you. Yes. All right. Yeah, there's some good paper stuff. I have to tell you at Ollie's. So you got to go, Doretha. I'm telling you. Yes, even though I'm trying not to make you shop. But they had some cool stuff in there. And I said, I wish I did paper. Because they have such cool stuff. Yeah, they really do. Okay. All right. But yeah, I figure I'll put these together. I can sort of do this and talk and chew gum at the same time. Yes. All right. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'll go up a couple more on the side here. Probably should have done it inside out, but it's okay. It's not looking too bad. Sometimes it's better if you sew it inside out and then open it up, but I'm living on the edge. All right. See, do you stream every day? What's your name, ma'am? Oh, I don't do it every day. I used to. So you know when you try to get monetized, you stream a lot more. But my whole thing is on YouTube is just trying to do something different every day, try to learn something every day. So that's why I have that name. It's in my name on my channel. But I try to come a couple times a week and see what's happening. Like I'll be around like Saturday. I'm gonna be doing some Earth Day stuff, so I'm gonna be doing that Saturday morning, probably for a couple of hours. I'm gonna see how long my internet will hold out up there. Sometimes the internet's weird, but if not, I'll take a couple of clips. But they're gonna be doing a lot of kids things with the Earth Day. Usually they plant a tree, and we're doing with the master gardeners. We do education. Anybody who's interested in planting, we try to help them. Where to buy seeds, how to plant, that kind of thing, and starting and finishing off and all that stuff. Yeah, but that's what we do. Now this one here, I have a little bit of a hole here, but that's okay. See if I can fix it. I'll just pull it tight. And then that'll give me a nice thingy here. But doing this amigurumi, the tension's really important. And I'm not a expert at this, but I sort of I figure I'll try to knit one, and that looks pretty tomato-ish, tomatoey. Yeah, it's nice. Oh, knit peas in a pot. Oh, I do have peas. I haven't done that yet. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, peas, because they actually look really cute. Thank you, Jen. Let's see. Oh, okay. Trisha's here. You've been trying for so long. Okay. You're back in sometime, ma'am. I'll see you sometime. Okay, thank you. And then there's Rose upon Rose. Hey. All right now. All right, you ready? Ready, Rose upon Rose? You got to sing. All right. Keep your hubby happy. Keep your hubby happy. If he's a little chubby, he's the happy pappy with rock and spiel. I love that so much. Okay, I haven't heard that in a while. Namaste, Buddha. Yes. Sent floating heart. Oh, thank you so much. I love that. Thank you for the jewels. That's cool. And Trisha's here. Good to see you. But yeah, like I said, this knitting amigurumi is a little tough, and it's always a lot looser. I mean, this one I must have been pretty intense because it came out pretty tightly. Driving now. Oh, hey everyone. Okay, thank you. Oh, you missed that. Yeah, me too. Renee Unravels here. Good to see you. All right, Renee. Renee's working on my sweater I'm going to be wearing next year. I'm trying. I'm trying to procure this sweater she's working on for myself because I'm not going to do it. That looks pretty tomatoey, I guess. You see, I tried to maybe I'll flatten this down a little bit. Yeah, that's it. So that looks more tomatoey. Yeah, okay. I always forget, like I haven't eaten a real tomato in so long. It feels like it's been pretty sad. Yes, tomato. I'll have to put some greenery around the top here. I don't know if it's green or brown. I don't know. I forget what a tomato looks like. You know, it's weird. Almost done with the bag. Oh, good. Well, I'll be waiting. I'll pay the shipping. I'm trying, But anyway, yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, that's not half bad. Now I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with the top here. They have a little thing where they're just looping it with green yarn. I don't know if I like the way they did it, but yeah, they sort of did something like this. Where's the top? There we go. Yeah, they just sort of did something like this. I'll have to sew that on later. But they did something like this. Let's see if I can show you. And they put it kind of like this. Let me see if I can. I'll fake it real quick, so you can see. They did. How did they do it? Oh, they did an X. So they put a little thing like this in green. So I was thinking maybe I'll do a little crochet thingy like this. I don't know. Like a circle. I'm not sure. Yeah, not like an apple. Right. Right. That's what Jen's saying. Put a stem and leaves. Oh, leaves. Yeah, so I'll have to probably make a leaf. So I have to figure out, stem. It's been so long. But the way they did it, they did kind of a little green thingy on the end, and that was it. It almost looked like an apple. Yeah, that's really funny. Like you said, they kind of did it like this. And I don't know if I'm not a fan of that. But they sort of did it like this and did an X. And that's how they did it. So I don't know. I got to figure that out. But that doesn't look half bad. Looks tomato-ish. So I have to, so I'll work on that stem. I gotta think that one. I'll do this carrot. We'll stuff him. See how he does. I should have added more string, but see what happens. Oh, Miguel's here. Hey. Yes. Everybody's saying, hey, almost done with the back. That's good. And put a stem and leaves. Yep. And who knows is saying, hey. Not like the apple, though. Right. And let's see. That's what Jen's saying. Kenneth Wilkinson's here. Chris is here. Good to see you. And Dinky Jet. I'm sorry. But our boutique is saying hi to everybody. Yes. And everybody's saying hi. Crochet some leaves. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up probably doing that. And everybody's saying hi. And rows upon rows. Right. Nice. Okay. Keep your hubby happy. Good to see you. So rows upon rows. What are you doing, girl? I haven't seen you in so long. Hopefully the grandkids are okay. You're doing your thing. Yes. And we got Life with the Sharia. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm just stuffing. Oh, I still got more stuff in here. Do that. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'll work on something with that. But this is pretty good for the leaves, I think. Put a little carrot. I'll stuff this. I'm going to just go to the bottom. I'm going to stitch the bottom first just to kind of get this closed a little bit so it doesn't fall. But this was actually pretty cool. But, this did take me a minute to knit these. Probably too long. But I'm going to try to make one more tomato and maybe one more carrot before Saturday. And then we'll see what happens. Let's see. And Miss Sonia's saying hi to everybody. I think she's at work. But thanks for popping in. Yes. Yeah, it's hard out here. gotta punch that time clock. And yeah. But that's cool. I'm just putting this together here. a little bit. So these are the couple ones I did, but yeah, I'll have to crochet some leaves. Let's see Suzanne's weather. Ooh, 53. That's not bad. Wind blowing south at 4 miles per hour. Not too windy. Yeah, the other day it was so windy, and all we heard were just branches and stuff. Yeah, so we're good. We're trying to avoid the wind. Yeah, the wind was bad, but yeah, let's see. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Thinky Jen's working with over there. Woo! Partly cloudy, temperature 48. Wind is blowing east northeast 13 miles per hour. That's kind of scary. hopefully, hopefully things are holding up. You know. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. But it's almost the same temperature. You know, like we're in the 40s and the 50s. It's kind of interesting, even though we're so far from each other. Yeah. So I have no idea what it's doing here. But yeah, we're doing our thing. This is the slowest knitting I've ever done. Cables take forever. Yeah, they do a little bit. But that's good though. So I got some good, I have a couple of good, there's a good cable hat that I saw. I'm like, ooh. I'm kind of thinking about knitting. Ooh. I might start with the hat first before I work to the sweater. 'Cause I just don't think I have it in me to do the sweater right now. Like I did one sweater and that's all I could really squeeze out. I think no, I did like 1.5. I helped my sister do one. But then I have not been able to do it again, which is terrible. Mm-hmm. But we're trying. We're trying to get it there. Yeah, shove a little that in there. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's looking carrot-ish. Now, of course, I probably should have brought a little more. I did not make these strings long enough. So I'm going to be sorry I was being stingy. It's not like I don't have yarn. Well, let me see here. Hopefully we got some more orange. If not, I'm going to cry. Is that red or orange? That's red. Ooh. Red, red, orange. Mm-hmm. Ooh, yeah. Gonna have to find my orange. That's not good. Yes. But here's a flower for Earth Day while we're watching here. Let me turn him over. Little flower. But yeah, don't forget to go out and hug a tree. Have these strings hanging. Let me see if I can hide that a little better. There's a little flower. While I'm doing this. Yes. But yeah, hopefully, you know, plant something. Well, most of us, I think, here are gardening, so that's good. Yes. Now this is. Let me see. I'm gonna have to. I don't know what I did with my orange. It may have fallen out of my bag. That's not good. So I need to sew that back up. Let me see here. But I'll show you this. This hat is really nice. Mm-hmm. There we go. Miguel, how's everybody? Knitting with wool and cotton. Does that count? I mean, are you still singing, Sonia? Oh, hold on. Let me see. Wait. Okay, Kenneth said it's cold here, 46. Renee said I'm making a farewell hat after the sweater. Nice. And then Miss Donia said I'm going to just come in and say hello. Going to put some plants out before it rains. Okay, thank you for coming. And Kenneth is saying good afternoon. And are you still singing, Sonia? That's a good question. Oh, and Sonia said singing to get through the day, LOL. Nice. I'm singing Can You Ring My Bell song. Oh, wow. All right. That song allegedly is supposed to make you undepressed, the opposite of depressed. So like, and somebody, I forget who said that. It was kind of interesting, but I think that song is pretty it must be the how it's recorded, you know, whatever the hertz the vibration. They said that song is pretty good. Oh, good. That's awesome. All right. Now, I said, if not, I may have to. I was really stingy with the orange. I'm going to have to do better. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm going to have to get my orange. I'm running out. And it brings good luck. Really? Yeah, that song's very interesting. But when my sister graduated from high school, that was the jam. And I think they had that on, not repeat, but like when people had their parties and stuff, they just kept playing it and playing it and playing it and playing it. And I just thought that was so funny. It was like that song. I remember that. And yeah, my sister was on the edge. She was like, she was kind of like with the cool people, not with the hippies, but not quite with the others. I don't know. And then she, it's really interesting. And now, like, she's lying about her age, which I think is funny. But anyway, oh, here's some orange. Okay. I was going to cry if I didn't have my orange. But I'm going to have to add more. I did not do well counting there. So I'm just going to make a nice long string. But that was the jam. And I forget the other one. There was one more. That was the jam too. Yeah, it brings good luck. Oh, thank you, Kenneth. Some days, like I said, I need to practice more because I never got a chance to join a choir or anything because like in my school, they had this, you know how in every organization, there's always 4 people that get all the attention. And I wasn't one of those people. You know what I mean? So like if I had tried out for the choir, I would never have made it. And I think that's hilarious. But yeah, they were like all those girls, like there was one girl who could really sing, and the rest of them were like okay. But this one girl kind of reminded me of not Jennifer Hudson. She was kind of a blend, maybe Whitney-ish. Kind of reminded me of Whitney Houston, like kind of similar. She had a real good range like Whitney did. And I don't know what happened to that girl. You know what I mean? Like you hear all these, you always wonder like what happens to these people that have all this talent. You know what I mean? And but it was just interesting that she was the one that, like once they discovered she could sing, she got all the roles. you know. But I don't know what she does. Yes. Sing to AC/DC. Let's see. Renee said, when I pick up my grandson from school, he immediately puts on Chili Peppers. We sing our heads off. It's sweet. Nice. Okay. And I'm on my 5th flower bouquet blanket. I've been looking at that. So, about like a year ago, I forget somebody made one and I was like, ooh. So you're on your 5th one. I know. See, the thing is, it's so cool though. I understand. Because that's one of those things that's so exciting. Like it really is. It's so exciting. And it's beautiful when it's done, but I don't know why I haven't done it. But I remember like kind of thinking about it. I remember going, okay, it's interesting, Yes. Sing to AC/DC. Wow. Can't remember. Like, do they do anything other than Back in Black? That was the jam. That's all I know, like Back in Black. Yeah. Wow. And those are hard to sing. That's why I said I could not sing those songs, those rockers. It's so hard. Yeah, because like I think special people can sing like that. You know what I mean? That's just a really different way of singing. You know. Yes. Like Adam Lambert, he's the one. He could sing like that. And who's the other guy? Freddie Mercury. Yep. Pearl Jam. That's right. Yep. 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 Yeah, I think it's hard. That for me, that's really hard. Like I'm not. My voice is not ready for that. But like I said, I'm still learning, and I used to play an instrument, so I have a little bit of sort of I can hear the notes, but that really got me far. That's for sure. Playing an instrument, yeah. Back in Black. Let me see. Yeah, it's got a little hole here. I gotta fix this. Yeah, this is carrots. So this carrot's looking pretty good. This is almost like you could eat it. Disturb sing Sound of Silence. Yeah, that is good. Yes, I have. Yeah, that's one of the better ones. I like that song too. I don't know the words to that one, but I've heard that many times. Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah, that's beautiful. Well, that song is amazing. That's a really good song. Yeah. Yeah, it's great. Yep. It's beautiful. I love all that stuff. But yeah, music's good. And yeah, Sonya has a good video about that. Yeah, that's when I was in my first sales class, that the guy kind of did a thing with he did a little exercise with music. And he was saying if you're feeling a little run down or whatever, you can turn on something that's upbeat and that'll get your motor up. You know what I mean? If you're moving a little slow. And I thought that was such a good idea. And I forget what song he played. Like at the time, we do just a little more stuffing. I cannot remember the song, but he played something really, really upbeat, and that really got people. And I kind of use that. I used to use that periodically, but usually I don't know. I'm pretty. I'm not saying I'm high energy, but I'm pretty good. I have a pretty good energy level usually, so I didn't have to use that too often, but I'll tell you what, there's some days when you are just running low. You're running low on energy, and that really does help you pop up a little bit. So that was cool. Yeah, he was jamming. And he was saying also what gets you moving if you're a little slow is to clap. And that was the other thing. He was clapping and I went, "Oh, that's so good." Yeah. And that helps too cuz then you're sort of moving around a little bit but without moving around. Especially like if you're at your desk, you can clap quietly. And that really does help. So there's the carrot. I think we got it. Now put a little greenery. I'm gonna have to do something fancy with the greenery to make it look more carrot. I'm gonna make a nice long something or other here, but that looks pretty good. Do one more. Do a yeah, Disturbia. That's good. Oh, he was a cantor. Really? Okay. All right now. Wait a minute, you giving me the eyes. Yeah, just about clapping. Like he was just saying clap. And I thought that was such a good idea. Because I said, oh yeah. Because that gets that blood flow, in your hands. And then it kind of goes through your body. If you move the arms, if you make a big exaggerated clap, that really helps. Uh-oh, I got a knot somehow. Oh boy. That's not good. I don't know what I did. All right. Let me take him back out. Sometimes this cotton does get a little knotted or it splits. So let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this and then stuff it in there. Yes. What are you doing with those? So, oh yeah. So we're doing a Earth Day thing at the park. And then, so I'm in charge of the vegetable table. So I figured just something to look at on the table. I'll do a few more of these, but I just think it's kind of cool just to have something, you're talking about veggies, so you're gonna have a little illustration. Now I have some gardening books that I got that look pretty, that are pretty decent, and because our organization, it's through Penn State, and they have so many because they have a horticultural program, and they have so many books. I mean, it's crazy the amount of books they have. And they gave us books. A lot of them are old, And but they're good. You know what I mean? They're all good old books where you can just kind of. So I'm gonna just leave them on the table so that people can, if they want to look at, they can look something up while they're standing there. I mean, I could do the computer, but I figured sometimes the pictures on the books are really nice. So yeah. All right, so I'm gonna have to crochet some thingies there, but I'll do that. That looks pretty good. So yeah, I'll do some greenery here. Maybe I'll do something now. See how we doing on time. 49 minutes. Wow, I didn't think I'd be here this long. Holy smokes. Well, thank you all so much for coming in. Yes. It's always amazing. All right now. Oh, here's a probably need a smaller hook than this, but I'll do this one here. Disco music is great motivation for doing chores. Get your exercise and clean the house at the same time. That's what Rose Upon Rose is saying. Oh, very fun. Oh, Renee's saying very fun. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting. And I figure if little kids are there, they'll come they'll come over and they'll probably play with them, and that's fine. But I made these out of cotton, so this is just sugar and cream. More sugar and cream. Sugar and cream. This one here is a little thinner. It's cotton, but it's called creme de la creme. Ooh. And this was made by, I think, Red Heart. It's the weirdest thing. It's an old. Let me see. I'll show you this. Sorry about the crinkles. But creme de la creme. Yeah. And this is combed cotton. Yeah, it's Coats and Clark. So this is old. Made in Canada. It's 100% combed cotton. And which is exciting. Yeah. So, and I ended up getting 3 of these. Somebody, I guess I must have bought them like from the flea market or something. And it was cool. So, but I'm just gonna make like couple of long. I don't know how I'm gonna connect them, but we'll figure it out. I'll just do a couple of long things here, and put these on the carrots, something like that. Oops, get out of the shot there. But I'll sew it on like that. But I like when the carrot has the nice long greens on there. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, that's what we'll do. This should be good. And yeah. All right. Let's see if this works here. All right. Let's see. I think I'm just going to make a little wig. If you can see that. Make a little wig and put it on there. A couple of strings. Yep. So I'll sew that on there. Oh, how was Jane? Long time no see. Oh, she's doing okay. I think she has appointments. She had a couple of appointments this week, as I recall, but she's doing okay. And shameless plug. So we have a prep video coming out. So just need to upload, just editing. But we did some prepping and some stuff in the kitchen, which is cool. So that's exciting. And trying to think what else. But that's kind of the big thing that we've been up to the last couple of days. And I did a few. I've been still working on some of the granny squares, which is cool. And I have so many. I gave some of those away, to people that I know. And that was cool. So we did that. Let's see. Put another one on there. Been doing that. But yeah, she's had good days and bad days. Like I said, I think when you have like chronic pain, it's not good. Like, and my I have some relatives that have it, and it's good days and bad days, but it's good, but it's good when she's, because I think for her, it kind of gives her a little time to not reflect, but you know what I mean? Just to kind of put it away for a little bit, and, because it's constantly there. Yeah. So that's what's happening. You can hook it with the hook at the end. Oh, yeah, that's good. I'll do that. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Sonia. And there's Terry. Hello. All right. Good to see you. Yes. So this is what we're doing. Yeah. Just a few little things here. And I think this will be good. Yeah, I'll have to attach that. But I'm just going to do a little greenery. Yeah. A little greenery there. And but it's been like a, like I said, I'm very excited. I can't wait for, summer. People complain about the heat, but I'm like, no, I'm good. I will take the heat. I will take the heat any day. Because I said I feel like, I'm always fight, like, the winter. This was a tough winter, and we lost a few trees and shrubs, over the winter, and it's been kind of brutal. So I'm just really happy that we made it through. The roof is still good. I'm telling you, because it was bad. We had hail too the one day. It was pretty good sized hail, and it's just shocking because it comes out of nowhere. You know, if the weather is just definitely wacky. But let's see, you can hook it. Yep, and see. And Terry's here. I did say hi to Terry, and me too. I love the hot weather. Yes, yes, yes. And I enjoy, like I said, I enjoy the water. I mean, Pennsylvania, we're a little landlocked. That's what's sad. We have rivers, but you don't want to go in there. I mean, they're nice to look at. Rivers are nice to look at, but they're kind of dirty, dirty, dirty. And but it's kind of interesting because I know Terry's a fisherman. I don't know. We don't really have good fishing here. Well, we have lakes, but and they stock them with trout, but I don't know. I just feel like that's fake stuff, and we get weird stuff. I think that's good. That should be pretty good hair. Okay, that's some good. All right, that should be big enough. Just a little bit for the hair. I'm calling it hair, but I call it hair. All right. Okay. All right, now just gonna see if I can put these together somehow. I'll sew it in there. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Mm-hmm. All right. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But I don't know. I really want to go somewhere. I would love to go. Like, I need to go to a beach. The beaches are calling me, and I don't know how or where, where, how, who. It's gonna happen. But that's what I really want to do this summer. I would love to hit the beach, but not sure if that's gonna happen. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right. So hopefully this will be enough to sew in. I'm always really bad sewing it in. Okay. But that's the hair. That's the edges there. Okay. Give him a little haircut. I'll keep that one there. But I'll put a little greenery on the carrot. Will be good. So other than that, that's it. Yeah, it's been a interesting day. But like I said, the sun is just coming out, which for us it always seems to come out at like, was it 3 o'clock? Almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's too late. Like I feel like I missed the whole day. But anyway, that's what we're gonna do. But I'm probably, like our flea market is going on today. I may sneak over there and pick up some food. Like I kind of want something for dinner. Like I made some tuna yesterday, and I don't know, tuna fillets. It was good, but my husband didn't like it. I'm like, it's like brittle. And but we get frozen stuff. That's the problem. Like everything we have is frozen, which is not the best. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So, like I said, when you're landlocked, you do the best you can. But that's why I'm not really like a big seafood fan, because it's always so bad where we're at. See if I can pull this through here. Hold on. Pull this through. But yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna pull this through. Pull that through. Okay. Nice. Just want to make sure that's in there. All right. See if we can put him in. But yeah. Is there a lake? So we have. So here's the tragic thing. Okay, so we have a lake. It's so close to my house. It is about 1 mile away. But and it's run by the Park Service, which is wonderful. But people let their dogs do things in the lake. And I'm like, why? Like, it's so gross. You know what I mean? And so I have fear of like going in the water because they're doing stuff in the lake. You know what I mean? But what they did was they tore down they via eminent domain, they took these people's homes and just blew apart one of these towns up here and made this beautiful lake. The lake is gorgeous, but guess what? But then they let these dogs, do whatever they want in the water, and it's really gross. And I don't know why they don't let them, and they don't pick up, after the dogs when they do this. And it's really, really dirty. And in fact, it smelled so bad when I was the first time we came here. We were like, "Yay, there's a lake nearby," and then we were like, "Never mind." Yeah. So yeah, it's crazy. Oh, there's Uno. Hello, Kels. Hello, chat. Just passing through. Thumb up the live. Thank you. You have a beautiful day. You too. Hopefully everything's going well down there. Is it hot down there? It probably is. Yeah, we're only in the 40s here, I think. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, there's the carrot. I might give him a little more greens, but it's not bad. Might give him just a little bit more. But that's not half bad. We'll go back in and take care of that. But that's awesome. Yes. But there we go. So there's the carrot. I'll have to fix this a little bit. I'll have to trim him. But yeah, he's doing okay. At least I got him tied in. I'm going to make sure it's nice and tight. Tight, tight, tight. Yes. Yeah, every now and again, Uno pops up. That's cool. He said he's going to join me doing the upside down crochet challenge. Anybody else? No. I don't think I'll be doing that. But in my mind, I get dizzy. All right. Oh, and there's Miss Lori. Hello. How are you? All right. So there's my carrot. So he's looking okay. Yep. So I got now that's one. Got to do the other one. And there's the onion. So the onion's looking pretty good. The tomato, I'm going to have to do something around the top for him. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I need a stem. Need a good stem. Oh, come visit us? I should. I'm trying to get my husband to I want to get him on the plane. I don't know if he'll do it. But he likes California, actually. He went to, there was a Comic-Con a couple years ago that he went and I made him go. And he said, first he didn't want to go. And I said, you should really go, and then he really had a good time. So I just thought that was funny. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, what did Lori say? I would visit. Okay, I got to make this happen. But I really want to. I really do. Let's see, Lori said, I just spent almost an hour on the phone with health insurance. So you came here to feel better. Okay, good. Oh boy, that's my favorite. Health insurance is amazing. No, I love health insurance, but the whole process gets on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I worked in health insurance for a minute, and it's okay. But I just, I just hate the fact that it's hard sometimes. And I used to do some claims. I used to, adjudicate the claims and stuff. And I finally said to, I had to quit because they, they were just denying everybody everything. It was getting on my like it really got on my nerves. And or they would make people jump through hoops. That was really the biggest thing that made me insane, and I just hated it. I really did. I just hated it for that reason. But I think everybody needs health insurance because hospital stuff is so hospital things are expensive. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see here. Cut that way back here now. I gotta make it bigger. Stop being stingy. Yeah. But that's the way I feel. Like I said, I love, I understand I understand the health insurance thing, but like we need it. We really do need it. Let me pull this tighter. Come on. There we go. Pull that tighter. Then I can get that out of there. Okay. There we go. So there's a little stem there. I could probably do it right there. Yes, that's good. All right, and I got enough to sew. Yay. All right now. But everybody's saying hi to Miss Lori. Oh, and Sonia said, "Oh, yes, that would be fun. And once we build our vacation home in El Salvador, you can come visit." Yay! I will. I will definitely visit. I love the Central and the South Americas. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I went to Ecuador way back. Yeah, that was fun. Ecuador was good. And I went to Colombia. I wanted to go to Venezuela. I did not make it. But I said one day. But El Salvador, I've never been. You know? It's kind of interesting. Let's see if I can pull this in here. There we go. Yes. So this is my weird knitted amigurumi, Lori. I got it out of a knitting magazine. And later on, when you get to your knitting situation, they're actually they're not hard to do. They're not as fancy or as tight as the crochet amigurumi, but they're very cute, I think. These aren't half bad. And you can make all kinds of stuff. So I'll sew this last little thing in here, and then I'll sign off because we made it to an hour. I really appreciate you guys hanging in there. Yeah, that's not bad. Look at that. Yeah, I did have to crochet though. I knew I was going to have to to finish these leaves and stuff. I'll put a. Oh yes, look at that. All right now. Let's see. What did Sonia say? Oh, cute. Thank you. That was Lori. And did I miss anything? No, I did not. Okay, cool. But yeah, health insurance, my favorite. Yeah, I just makes me sad. But it's getting better. Like I said, I hope we can. Like everybody needs it. And I'll tell you this horror story real quick. Not horror story, but this lady I work with. We took this job and they made us wait 90 days to get coverage, and she fell at day 88 before she could get the coverage, and she broke her hip, and she had to pay for the whole hospital visit. She was in the hospital, I think, for 3 or 4 days, and they had to do all kinds of surgical stuff on her, and yeah, she had no insurance because we were in between jobs. I remember that, and whew, she was just lucky that somebody in the state, one of those beautiful social workers, hooked her up and got most of the bill paid. But it was $300,000 she had to pay. And I went, and we're regular people. 300,000's a lot. You know what I mean? That really hurts. But that's what happened to her, and I'll never forget that. And I said, "Whew, that's really scary." But there's the tomato there. There's the top. I'm going to trim these guys. Probably sew it in just a little bit better. But yeah. So let's see. Oh, good job. Thank you. Dinky Jen said. Thank you. And thanks for stopping by. And they were cute, Kelly. You did a good job, girl. Thank you, Miss Rose upon Rose. And let's see. Tunisian short rose can make cool leaves. Oh, yeah, I have seen those. Very good. That's okay. He said, oh my gosh, that's horrendous. Yeah, the poor ladies. Can you imagine? And I said, so what are you going to do? And she goes, I'll just put up. She went on a payment plan. I went, oh my gosh. But then probably a month or two after, because I took the job after she did. So she had been there maybe 3 months, and she had paid that. She had started a payment plan, and it was $300,000 or something like that. It was crazy. And then then finally, this social worker somehow they found some program for her to pay it. So they hooked her up, and then I think she had to pay like it wasn't like crazy, but can you imagine like that bill? Yeah. Yep. Yes, $300,000. just a just a mere pittance. Yeah. But that's the only thing about the United States. It's a little scary. You have to have coverage. I mean, it really, it's crucial. So when I hear people complain, and I just go, dude, you do not want to be my friend. You don't want that to happen to you. I mean, that's the word. A lot of people kind of roll the dice, but I don't know if they should do that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of scary. And see, Lori said, that's how people go bankrupt from medical bills. Yep. I've been blessed, and I think everything is resolved with my insurance and finally going to be fully taken care of after an hour. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Oh, but look at this. I found this. This is, yeah, good for you. This is some cotton. I forgot I bought this yarn, and it was in a bag. Don't tell my husband. But anyway, this from Hobby Lobby. Look at this color. This is nice. And hey, Scotty, good to see you. Yes. So I'm trying to power through all of the stuff that I have because it's bad. But anyway, but like I said, you got some of this stuff coming together. Yeah, so I got a little something for the table for the veggies. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. And I'm probably going to make a little fun hat out of this guy. But I have but you see, I enjoy the cotton cones. And I got real fortunate that this lady was, you know, not throwing them away, but she was getting rid of them. But she had all these colors, and I was like, yes. So when I see these, I try to get them because at least it gives you, you definitely won't run out. But this is the regular sugar and cream in the ball, and these last pretty long. You could make one huge dish towel or dishcloth out of that. Those are really good. But the cones, you can make. I think you can make like a couple hundred out of this, and this isn't even full. Like it's kind of on the small side. But some of these for me, they last a couple of years, even when they're this big or half empty. See, this one's um, more full, I guess. But yeah, these go really well. They're really nice. Yeah. So we'll see. But anyway, I think that's it. Yeah, that yarn is so pretty. Yeah, I know. See, Hobby Lobby, they do have nice colors. And and then when you can get it on the clearance, but I know that they're not letting people have clearance anymore. I can tell they're really trying to not do that to you. But that's kind of the evil plan. But it's nice to have. You know what I mean? It's nice to and it's soft. And these colors are amazing. And see, I'll tell you what it is real quick. This is the Crafter's Secret Cotton, and it's called Turquoise Rainbow Bridge. Oh wow. Turquoise Rainbow Bridge. Yeah, there are a lot of colors in there. And how many meters? Let's see. You get 100% cotton, 2.5 ounces, 71 grams, 120 yards, or 109 meters. Yeah. And this was made from US fiber. So this must be sugar and cream also. But it's funny, you don't see this color in sugar and cream. It's nice. And this was back in the day, it was $2.99. I don't know how much it is now. It went up. It used to be $2.99, $2.79 but I got this for 75 cents, which was wonderful on the clearance. And the lady, it's funny because like the one day I went to the Hobby Lobby and the lady goes, "Oh, we got clearance in the back." And I was like, "What?" Because I was in the regular section. And she said, "No, no, it's over there on the corner in the cart." And I went, "Okay, that's cool." Yeah, so that's the deal. So you got to enjoy it, whenever you can. But it's, like I said, I noticed they're not really doing the clearance like they used to, which is very sad. But you do the best you can. You know what I mean? So, all right. Well, thank you, Miss Stinky Jen. Well, I'm going to dip off, I guess, go to the next crochet crew. And there's so many of us out there, enjoy all the crochet people. And yeah, that's right. It's Wednesday. Yep. So I think we got Granny D and VJ, and I don't know who else comes on after that, but a couple people there. All right. Well, listen, peace and love. Peace. Peace and love. And thank you so much for stopping in. But like I said, yeah, knitting the amigurumi is kind of interesting. And like I said, I don't do it often, but once in a while, I try to put it together. It's kind of cool. Yeah. All right. Well, hugs and good to see you. Have a good day. And we'll see you soon. All right now. Peace. Oops. Wrong side here. There we go. Right.